Good morning. Today we are going to talk about the literary analysis of the text The Cats of Ulthar. Our group is conformed by Valentina Castillo, Gabriela Felizola, Maria Fernanda Fierro, and me, Breslenia Benavides. We will present you a summary, characters, main ideas, problematic and outcome, main events, and a literary devices.
Cats of Ulthar starts off with an unnamed narrator telling of how a law came to be that forbids the killing of cats. There's an old cotter and his wife who actually captures and kills cats in this story. But the townsfolk were so afraid of this couple that they never really approached them or did anything about it. They just tried to keep their pets safe and away from the old cotter. Now, there's a group of travelers who's passing through the city, and one character in particular, Menace, is called out, who is an orphan that has a small black kitten as his companion. Now, unfortunately, his kitten goes missing, and he learns of this old cotter and his wife. The travelers leave town, and they never find their kitten. Soon, all of the cats in Ulthar have disappeared. The townsfolk don't know whether to blame the travelers or blame the old cotter. All the cats actually end up reappearing, and they look rather well fed. And the cats spend 2 days not eating, just being lazy, sitting out in the sun. Eventually, the townsfolk wonder about the old cotter because they don't see him in town. They go to investigate, and all they find are 2 skeletons picked to the bone. So they actually find out that the old cotter and his wife have been cursed, and these cats have gone and eaten them.
In horror, sometimes used with cosmic horror, is a subgenre of terror and bizarre fiction that emphasizes the fear of the unknown and incomprehensible, more than gore and other shocking elements. It is named after the American author H.P. Lovecraft.
Lovecraft that his imagination run wild. Uh, he didn't have an order to write, so they created a different narrative regardless of the linear sequence of the story.
About the writing features used by Lovecraft, he used to write horror and science fiction, where he truly described the environment and the landscape of the story, whereas he never get a deep description of the creatures he is famous for with the gods and the cosmic beings, so he left them to the imagination of the reader.
Okay, so now I'm gonna explain you which are the most important characters in this story. There are four, and the first one are the main characters or the star characters of this story, and they are cats. The second one are the villagers that are really involved in all this story and even in its solution. The third one are the sinister couple, that is this like all couple that kill all the cats in Ulthar. And finally, we have the strange wanderers that are like the family of Minas, that also is a really important character in this story and this problem with the cats. In the main idea, the author wants to show us how cruel human beings can be, and also that all of our bad actions can be paid with karma.
The problem began with old couple who were bothered by the sound of the cat at night, so they decided to kill all the cats that came near their house. All this until Menace arrived in town, and when he found out what they were doing, he cast a spell of them. The solution for this conflict was that after the death of this couple, the cats returned Ultra, and the villagers created the law that provides the killing cats in the village. There are some of the most important events in the story. First of all, the old couple killed the first cat they saw, and then a caravan of strange wanderers came to town.
Okay, the third main event is when Minis lost his black kitten, and next we have the fourth, that is when the villagers tell him what the sinister couple does with all the cats in Ulthar.
The fifth event of the story is that after hearing what the villagers said, the boy prays for his cat and all the clouds take a nut shape. And the next is that the wanderers left Ulthar and the cats from the city disappear.
The cats return to their houses they refuse to eat. Later, the villagers find the skeletons of the couple, and therefore they create the law of no killing cats.
Finally, I will talk about the literary devices used by Lovecraft. So, in this story, he uses dark mode and foreshadowing, that is a device that alludes to a later point in the story. It's the same as we call presagio in Spanish. And he also uses irony with the intention of argue that if you cannot stop anyone from doing what is right, and that wrongdoings always come with a price to pay.